Some traps would be nice.
狼呢？放陷阱了。
Shall we prepare a little surprise for them?
Here's good.
Take cover up there, behind that rock. Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we? More of the bastards. Get ready. Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat.
"成功拖住了吗？
I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
什么东西？雷霆牙，这么硬。
Wire didn't hit. Too far.
啊，结果我们的人都死光光。不是说好一起打的吗？电极旋天释发释发。好。应该坐上过这个湖，应该那个小朋友就应该就没事了。
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe, but my war just keeps going.
解决了卡尔加之间的战争，但是我自己的事情还没解决。
My brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My
这
protection.
小孩有个可怜的，
As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
你说那个守夜人哦，那个我还想到底要不要买。你有买守夜人吗？
Appalling. I spent
你说横向
2 years
卷轴过关游戏是守夜人
setting this
吗
up and the redhead gets all the credit?
那个真的是他真的是还蛮多地方像
I'd be
黑
lucky
魂
if I
的。
let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks.
真的
I promise.
你的事就是我的事。整个卡穆罗就没有，不是卡穆罗就，好吧，不要再卡穆罗就了。哦，对对，神士挺快打， 我知道，我已经加入愿望清单了。那好像是明天是不是？是明天吗？我不知道他 Sega 40周年，他很多，他丢出蛮多免费游戏的，他丢超多的。就不止那一款了，不过那一款有没有？就是我们要回到熟悉的卡姆罗9。不是啊，为什么我打完一个阿哥，我又要打一个阿哥啊？到底我什么时候才能摆脱阿哥啊？
Is that really all?
究竟我们什么时候才能摆脱阿哥呢？暗影神社宫，这是远距离的。
It won't do it all.
啊！把我送到这个地方来啊！我要传回去，真的是好，上个厕所。
Now Edamon's been snatched away? How much must we endure?
First we lose Uth, and now we've lost Itamen. Is there no one left to put our faith in?
So, Edamon's back in Meridian. At least one of us got to go home.
Stay sharp.
Every time I glance up at the Citadel, I remember that Edamon's gone.
It's awful what happened to Itamen, but it's hard not to feel a little jealous. He's home.
We can't even keep our Sun King safe. How do we expect to win a war? One day, our Sun King is here. The next, he's gone. It's like some horrible dream.
他这是 Sega 40周年，还丢蛮多免费的东西出来，可以去看一下。我还加蛮多进愿望清单的。 好了，我们要来解地球最重大的秘密。到底地球发生什么事？为什么这些机械会过来？哦，我要怎么爬过去？
How much must we endure?
看，真的要我从这边跳吗？
Other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
哇，
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence.
看起来这是一个很可怕的任务。他说什么东西？还好我已经把所有装备都准备好了。
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you'll have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure.
What?
Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
什么都好，什么都好，让我过去就可以。
Venting authorized.
I understand. Too bad now.
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd
我
hoped.
觉得我完全被利用那个 Silence 一直叫我做事情。
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
"这就是我们这个游戏要找的东西 ，Zero Dawn。
This
champagne to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
Smaller.
员工休息室。
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
看电影哦。
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff
America.
of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us.
啊？
Here's why.
所以它到底是什么计划？
Noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more.
所以根本就完全没办法阻止
Activation
啊，
codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm.
只能
But since
找
the
到解除
cryptographic
吧，把它关
protocols use
机而已。
polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast.
没有人可以阻止生物灭绝。
The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Castrals. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
check that out.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
I'm gonna make you pay for that.
We're too close to let tribal printers stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
这洞穴看起来没什么，哦，这是绕出来外面的洞。
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh plague is devouring the here. Life itself will cease to exist.
地球始于积温。
Does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require?
Zero Dawn 是毁灭后的重生。
It would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now these aren't AIs, but make no mistake,
所以我们需要各种核心去把这些函式打造出来。
Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of
真的开始尖端。
from which life will
其实这个是他们现在的时代是人类已经毁灭了，这个科技是早就有了，只是伊丽莎白·索贝克是不是还活着，不确定。
The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself.
他说我们要创造出一个 AI 可以重建地球。
All these pieces that you'll be working on fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life.
Wow.
And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings spawned a creative facility of Apollo. The vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future.
In the future.
And help make that future real.
加入我，让我一起梦想起飞。
The whole Earth destroyed, but then.
Zero Dawn 根本就不是要阻止这些机器人，但最后是靠盖亚这台机器，最后还是靠机器啊。
Elizabeth did this for life, for us. Why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me?
而且刚才我们一开始遇到那个黑帝斯，黑帝斯也是盖亚的一部分。
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
为什么一定要三色豆？那是太可怕了吧！不要三色豆，世界毁灭就毁灭了，不用再把三色豆，好不好？三色豆就不用再回来了。我们重生的世界不需要三色豆。世界重生就重生了，不要再三色豆了。这是一个太空舱日。所以盖亚的有一些机器人，像刚那个要杀我的那个黑帝斯，他也是盖亚的一部分。可是为什么？是又受什么感染了吗？
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
人类何苦为难人类？就你为难我干嘛？
Can't carry more. Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
这应该一开始有蛮多研究员在这边。
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
左上。
Done. I should check the door nearby.
这里有少零件。
Found one. Looks intact.
然后找到其他零件。一个而已吗？
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
上左下右上。 这边错了。还是要反过来。哦，它是反过来的。它字是反过来的，所以是第一个，第一个要朝下。然后左，这样应该就对了。
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
哦，已经有人在里面了。他们怎么进来的啊？我要解密码锁，他们日职教直接就进来了。
Lines look good.
Gaia, it's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
超多人，
The sun.
That's the last of it.
还有，
Or not.
Farewell.
clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Oh, 要去找盖亚了。
Full already.
重点是我这么辛苦啊，为什么日食教为什么随便都可以进来？我都还没进来，他们就人在里面了。
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated in a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? These shapes. I've seen them before. In a cauldron.
You've been inside a cauldron.
An abandoned one, yes.
So the cauldrons, they belong to Gaia.
It would appear so. The birthing places of her machines.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside. More Eclipse.
Careful now.
哦，整个都日食教的人在下面。
Welcome to Apollo. the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina El-Baji.
他在这边启动全项是想害死我，是不是
of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring
all of this lost.
Second, the collection and processing of the projected 180 million discrete
How
data
about the fact we
entries.
exist at all?
42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and
You of all
Arabic.
people should know that.
Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. Enough to safeguard it without degradation for the century. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and unified communication. I wish your future progressively unlocking heuristic learning models, leveling up knowledge and all of our efforts will be directed, not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a tree of knowledge. And let us begin.
That's the last of them. On once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
Should have brought a cart.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. purpose of Gaia
不要
is to resurrect life. So why give her a...
真的是气死我了！干什么东西？下去！气死我！你怎么不好好上班啊？帮你矫正你的上班的行为。
Subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again. I mean, what the... what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean...
马上矫正你的错误行为。
200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out
能平衡掉你捅出来的包吗？
No. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocating. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia.
所以在黑帝斯毁灭大地之前，盖亚都还没开始，盖亚都不会开始。
That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you
它
think
是一个
about
终极毁灭城市。
Extinction on demand, death on speed dial, all for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome,
所以这边是保存基因的。
A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are
这不会是整座就是盖亚，然后盖亚是有很多的副城市组成的。
global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors. To provide nurture and inculcation during early child development, all of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Got too much already. Are these what I think they
这个
are?
就是
Artificial wombs.
人造子宫。
Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Us would benefit from antilopony morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
哇，盖亚的逻辑是完全崩坏的。
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not.
还有自我意识。
This is good. It's very good. You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
一定要一个紧急关闭的指令。
Geez, let's just do what it says. 奥德赛计划失败，这整个状况就是失败的计划。
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe.
所以我觉得亚罗伊有可能他就是第一个制造。 由盖亚制造出来的复制人。
Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Wow wow. Wow wow wow. 直接来一颗。
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, Even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along.
Focus 装备都在旁边。
Survived. A doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away, it not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No. I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
他就是那个旧的太阳王的。
But an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow.
哇，这个完全是被黑帝斯骗了。黑帝斯真的是，黑帝斯唯一的目的就是毁灭这个世界。
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then against the cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east. to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
The Nora have no part to play in this. Leave them alone.
Soon, they'll have no part to play in anything. That much is sure. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe.
因为网络被毁了，所以他也就算他要叫他的手下停手，也没办法停。
Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
哇，这么多啊！我没有装备啊，我怎么杀这些？
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's
喂，我没有要吃这个东西啊！隔壁那个真的很饿你，他这么饿你都没有感受到吗？隔壁大辽那个比较饿啊。
The radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the radiance in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier.
你怎么不好好的上班呢？你老板都不会管你上班吗？你老板准你没有夏威夷黄金开口笑，这种东西是大辽的食物。
Be the first of thousands.
哇，那这下怎么办？完全没有武器了，然后也没有 focus， 没有要吃那种东西。
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. And the weapons are up in the platform. There's no way out this way. Maybe I could use the
我要怎么打？借力使力，我要让他撞砖头，是不是？ 把我没有武器啊！哦，真的要武器，我没办法让他自己撞墙。不是啊，你怎么不好好上班呢？你看，是不是？好好的一个，就这样被你昂死了。 武器在哪里呀、
I wasn't built to take a behemoth's charge either. That makes a mess. I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars. The walls are strong, but the pillars don't. They weren't built to take a charge from a crazed behemoth.
哦，把柱子撞掉。
Getting ready to charge. That makes a mess. It's down.
对啦，可是没有 focus。虽然我知道他怕我。
Hey! Guess who got a weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! That canister on the cellar. Looks important. Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift attacks. Freeze canister on its hips. Core in.
一切都毁了，直接我们的西利斯被打脸，打的脸超肿的。
Shadows, kill her. Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
哇，终于看到Silence。他控制了机械，直接Silence 直接覆盖指令。好吧，我误会你了 ，Silence， 原来是你是真的好人。
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy.
你还有吗
Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
对不起了，我真的需要这很酷的东西。
Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun wing at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
你又要走了。
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Register down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who.
但是如果真的找到伊丽莎白，她活着的话也几百岁了。 好，这个是我们要找我们的身世之谜了。沿途看有什么东西还没解的。
Sandstorm scrapes like stones.
Chargers ready to roll! For the generations before me!
Might need that.
I'll tuck that away.
好，到下一个存档点存档。
The upper hand. Can't spare the weight. Saving these for the trail.
那还剩 DLC 的部分，还有主线。物批。